Giang Văn Đức was born on October 5, 1987, in Ninh Bình, Vietnam, into a family with no direct ties to sports. Growing up in a rural area where physical activities like volleyball and football were common, Đức quickly developed a passion for sports. He was drawn to volleyball from a young age, often playing with friends and local teams. His tall stature and agility made him an ideal candidate for the sport, even though he had no formal training at that time. His initial exposure to volleyball came when he joined his school's sports team. Dük's height, standing at 1.89 meters, was an advantage, and his natural athleticism allowed him to excel. Recognizing his potential, his coaches encouraged him to pursue volleyball professionally. At the age of 14, Dük began his formal training at the Ninh Bình Volleyball Club, where he received coaching from some of the region's top volleyball instructors. In the early years of his training, Dük showed an exceptional ability to adapt quickly to the sport. His skills were honed through rigorous practice, and by the time he was 16, he had become one of the standout players in his training group. His unique blend of agility, strength, and height made him a valuable asset in the volleyball court, particularly as a setter, Chu Yan Hai, where he could control the flow of the game and distribute the ball to his teammates with precision. Entry into professional volleyball 2005-2010. Joining Trong An Ninh Bình. At the age of 18, in 2005, Giang Văn Đức officially joined Trong An Ninh Bình, one of Vietnam's premier volleyball teams. This marked the beginning of his professional career in volleyball. Trong An Ninh Bình was known for producing some of the best players in the country, and Đức quickly made his mark in the senior team. His first few years at Trong An Ninh Bình were crucial in his development. Initially, he was assigned to the youth squad, but it wasn't long before he earned his spot in the senior team. His training under the guidance of experienced coaches refined his skills, especially his ability to set up his teammates and make precise passes during rallies. Dük's versatility and playmaking ability made him an essential part of the team. By 2008, his hard work and dedication began to pay off as he became a regular starter for Trong An Ninh Bình. During this period, his ability to read the game, direct the flow of play, and deliver precise sets became his hallmark. His height and physicality allowed him to block and attack effectively at the net as well, making him an all-around contributor to his team's success. Career peak and main achievements 2011. 2016. Rising to prominence in Vietnamese volleyball. Giang Văn Dük's career truly hit its peak between 2011 and 2016, as he emerged as one of the top setters in Vietnamese volleyball. His performances for Trong An Ninh Bình during this period were outstanding, earning him widespread recognition across the country. In particular, his leadership on the court, combined with his technical proficiency, solidified his place as one of the leading volleyball players in Vietnam. In 2011, Trong An Ninh Bình experienced a breakthrough season. Under Dük's leadership as a key playmaker, the team dominated the Vietnam Volleyball League and secured numerous titles, including several Vietnam Cup victories. Dük's ability to set up attackers, create opportunities, and dictate the pace of the game made him the backbone of the team. His contributions during this time helped establish Trong An Ninh Bình as one of the most successful clubs in Vietnam. 2013 marked a particularly memorable year in Dük's career. During the Vietnam Volleyball Championship, his exceptional performances in the final helped Trong An Ninh Bình claim the coveted championship trophy. Dük's ability to execute flawless sets in high-pressure situations earned him the title of best setter of the tournament. His leadership and court vision were key to the team's victory, and he earned a reputation as one of the best setters in the region. In 2015, Dük continued to be a central figure in both the Vietnam Volleyball League and the Vietnam Cup. His performances earned him a call-up to the Vietnam national volleyball team, where he represented the country in various international competitions. He played an instrumental role in Vietnam's efforts in regional tournaments, including the ASEAN Volleyball Championship. While Vietnam did not win the gold, Dük's composure and playmaking ability on the international stage were widely praised. 2016. Achieving personal and team milestones. 2016 marked one of the most successful years in Giang Văn Dük's career. He led Trong An Ninh Bình to another Vietnam Cup victory and was instrumental in their runner-up finish in the Vietnam Volleyball Championship. During the 2016 Vietnam Volleyball League, Duke's exceptional skills in setting up attacks and blocking at the net helped the team secure a strong position in the tournament. His leadership was again highlighted when he captained the team to another championship. On an individual level, Duke was recognized with multiple awards, including the best setter in the Vietnam Volleyball League. He was lauded for his consistency, his ability to read the game, and his leadership on the court. These awards were a testament to his skill and work ethic, and they solidified his reputation as one of the top volleyball players in Vietnam. Final years of career and transition. 2017-2020. The waning years. As Giang Văn Đức entered his early 30s, his career began to slow down. Although still a key player for Trang An Ninh Bien, he faced increasing competition from younger players and began to experience some physical strain from the intense demands of professional volleyball. Injuries, particularly to his knees and back, began to take their toll, and his ability to perform at the same high level started to decline. In 2017, Duke played fewer matches, and his role on the team shifted. While he was still used as a starting setter, his participation became more selective, and the coaching staff began giving younger players a chance to develop in his stead. Despite these changes, Duke continued to provide invaluable experience and mentorship to the younger players at Trang An Ninh Bien. His presence in the locker room and his leadership were crucial in helping the team maintain its competitive edge. By 2020, Giang Văn Đức announced that he would be stepping down from professional volleyball. After a decorated career spanning over 15 years, he made the difficult decision to retire from active competition. His final years in professional volleyball were marked by a shift toward off-court roles. Duke focused on transitioning into coaching and mentoring the next generation of players, passing on the lessons he had learned throughout his career. Post-retirement career and legacy. After retiring from playing, Giang Văn Đức took on a coaching role with Trang An Ninh Bien, where he began working with the youth academy. His experience and leadership made him an invaluable resource for aspiring young players. He was focused on developing setters and players who could contribute to the team's future success. His focus on technical skills, leadership development, and mental toughness helped shape the next generation of players, many of whom went on to have successful careers themselves. As a retired player, Duke has continued to be active in Vietnamese volleyball, serving as an ambassador for the sport and promoting its growth in the country. His legacy as one of the finest setters in Vietnamese volleyball history remains intact, and his contributions to Trang An Ninh Bien and the national team are remembered fondly by fans and peers alike. In recognition of his long and successful career, Duke has been awarded numerous honors, including Lifetime Achievement Awards from the Vietnam Volleyball Federation and Trang An Ninh Bien. His journey from a young boy with a passion for volleyball to one of the most respected figures in the sport is an inspiring story of dedication, perseverance, and love for the game.